Hi, my name is Kayla. Today I'll be working with Victor, Christian and James to analyse the consumer decision-making process in regards to the Xbox One 1TB. We will look at consumer behaviour, which is the way the customer behaves whilst deciding, purchasing and using a particular product. Understanding this behaviour is integral because it allows marketing managers to understand a consumer's wants, needs and attitudes towards the product, in this case the Xbox One, and how best to meet these needs, thus increasing sales. The Xbox was first released in 2002 with over 1 million Xbox consoles flying off the shelves in the next 3 weeks. After its release, they then went on to release the Xbox 360, then 360X, and then finally the Xbox One. The Xbox was developed with a specific focus on online gaming and has since been a strong contender in the market. Christian will now start by looking at step 1 of the
In terms of gaming consoles, people feel the need for this product in a number of ways, which all influence the consumer to purchase the product. Many things may be able to influence the customer and trigger them into purchasing this product, such as better performance when compared to the old console, the love of playing games, or the fact that they want to play with their friends. But all these influences are rooted in the idea of the consumer looking for entertainment. In addition to this, it could also fulfill the want of people wanting to declutter their living room due to the Xbox One being a true multimedia hub. Even something as simple as the old console not performing well enough can trigger a want in the consumer and may cause them to purchase this product. In terms of problems and needs, there are a few that a consumer is facing when deciding to purchase a console. These can include looking for something with a bit more power, which can play all the current games and titles, replacing an already existing console that is now old and underperforming. Furthermore, the size and flexibility of the console can be an issue in a buyer's decision also, because the Xbox One is not only larger than the PS4, but larger than some gaming PCs. Another problem is that people don't want to upgrade consoles because they would be losing all the money that they have spent on former games and content, which is a major factor and issue. These can fulfill the basic needs as well as the wants and ultimately influence the consumer into buying the product. A recommendation for consoles in reference to need recognition would be upgrading its specifications for better performance, but also decreasing the size of the console in order for it to be more flexible.
Consumers, depending on what triggered their needs or what problems they are having, will go through different information searching. But at the core, the consumer will always search for the pricing and what games they can play on the Xbox One, and what consoles do the consumer's friends possess. Consumers will usually search the internet for information and also their friends' recommendations. That information is usually more powerful and influencing than other information sources. Other sources include catalogs, advertisements from various places such as TV commercials, YouTube ads, and general ads from websites. However, searching for information on Xbox One and its competitors is relatively easy. Another information searching through the internet is via communications and reviews through other people that have bought the product. Consumers are more inclined to buy the product after observing how others have already purchased the product, even without knowing their identities and reason for purchasing. Another information search is if the product in question does it come in bundles. Xbox One and the competitors often bundle their consoles with games. Bundles consist of several or varying products, which in relation to separate products makes them complex for customers needing to make a decision. Researchers have shown that complexity of the tasks influences decisions. My recommendation for the Xbox One to sell more is Microsoft should make better exclusive games for the Xbox One. One of the reasons why PlayStation 4 had more copies sold was because of their exclusive game Horizon Zero Dawn.
The biggest alternative to Xbox One, the terabyte hard drive, and its 500GB version is a PlayStation 4, a Nintendo Switch, and a PC. Most consumers will choose Xbox One out of either sheer brand loyalty or through peer pressure from friends who want them to get the same console as you because you can only play online with that console. This is because of the similarities between the four products. The closest alternative to Xbox One is of course the PlayStation 4, being almost identical with only a few different designs with its outer layer, and internally the only differences are really just the backwards compatibility and its different image specs. The biggest competitor that all of them have is PC, as its games are cheaper and it has better advantage with its hardware. Three of these fail in comparison when it comes to marketing to Nintendo, as Nintendo has tapped into a market that none of these three have, which is the family. The gaming industry is one of the biggest retailers in the world, with its advertisement reaching already anywhere that it wants to be. So instead of changing where Xbox One markets, I would change how they market. To be more effective in directing consumers to their product and brand, the change I would make to their marketing is market more to females. Xbox One could tap into a huge, nearly untouched market of consumers that are ostracized by the male-oriented market of PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
In terms of the Xbox One, the consumer would arrive at the decision to purchase this product based on a number of things. These could involve preferred brands or brand names, including cult brands, or brand loyalty, as well as the attitudes and opinions of others, such as recommendations and criticisms based on biases and experience. In addition to this, unanticipated situational factors such as additional value sales, including insane deals during the rounds. Emotional factors can also further help the consumer to their purchase decision due to the emotions being a strong dictator in consumer choice. In this case, it is more likely that Xbox or Microsoft fans who have had former Xbox products would buy this product over someone that has had a PlayStation in the past. This is an example of a cult brand because either you're a part of the Xbox community or the PlayStation community, rarely both. Another factor that might influence the consumer during the purchasing process is the deals that come with the console, such as additional games or accessories, which may seem to add value, further swaying and influencing the purchase decision. Another thing that may sway people to buy the Xbox One is the exclusive games through Xbox Live, which offers not just 2 free Xbox One games a month, but 3 if you have an Xbox Live membership. In addition to this, emotional factors such as moral liking of the salesperson can also influence the purchase decision. For example, you would not want to buy something you are pressured into buying, or if the salesperson was unenthusiastic or rude. The changes I would recommend is to promote to Xbox loyal customers or try and convert PlayStation customers by boasting better system specifications compared to the PlayStation to direct consumers to Xbox One.
After purchasing their Xbox One, the consumer will be satisfied with being able to play popular Xbox games such as Halo, being able to play with friends who own the same console, and having not only a console but a full-service entertainment system. The console comes with a HDMI cord in the box, meaning that you need not purchase extra equipment before starting to play. They will also receive satisfaction from having extra storage space compared to the 500GB option of the Xbox One, meaning they are able to keep and save more games on the console. When turning your console on, you can start up exactly where you left off with no load time and without having to load the game from the beginning. Conveniently, when downloading games, you can start to play them before the download is complete. However, slow internet in your area is a drawback of having to download parts or whole games regardless of whether you purchase the disc. You can downscale your graphics, meaning games will often be lagging and the frame rate will struggle. The size of the actual console is also a concern. It is even bigger than its predecessor, the 360. Consumers will also notice that it is not compatible with a 4K TV, which means that in future purchases they may look at wanting a more feature-proof device. Something else that may also impact their future purchases is the investment they have already made with Microsoft, i.e. all the money they have spent on Xbox exclusive games, meaning that if they choose to switch to a different brand, they would be losing a lot of now unusable games, as the Xbox One is compatible with 360 games. I would suggest to Microsoft in the future they put more of an emphasis on marketing to families, as the Xbox is now not just a gaming console, but more of an all-round entertainment unit designed to replace your home media hub. Families might see this as a better investment, as they can replace an Apple TV and provide a wider range of functions for the whole family to enjoy and emphasise value for money.
There are many different influences to trigger consumers, such as better performances when compared to older consoles, the love of playing games, and playing games with friends. But all of these influences are rooted in the idea of consumers looking for entertainment. Information on the Xbox One and its competitors is easily accessible, as it's part of a massive entertainment industry. Gaming is not only easy to find, but it's almost impossible not to, as it is computed as from with its combination of ads and support by individuals on a scale of millions, to the extent that watching people play and talk about this industry online has become its own subject of entertainment. Xbox One's biggest alternatives is PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, as they are part of the current generation of consoles. But as for the consumer preference, they are all quite similar, and the consumer decision will generally be dictated by previously gained loyalty and peer pressure from their friends. The consumer for Xbox One arrives at the decision for purchasing from being influenced by the factors of top brands, recommendations from peers, and from special sales that are held by retailers. The consumer satisfaction with these purchases of Xbox One is largely determined by being able to play exclusive content before others without Xbox One, being able to play with friends online, and being able to store much more games on consoles than its 500 gigabyte catalog. The consumer decision-making process is the reason behind it. As humans, we contemplate and think before we commit to things, and by being able to understand, utilize, and exploit this process through marketing, we have gained the capability to show others value in places we may have never looked before.